All right, hello and welcome. Last of our three Sekiwake matches is that man, Daieisho. He's taking on Meisei, the Maigashira 2, here on day one in Fukuoka. And Daieisho will be on the left of your screen, and Meisei will be on the right. And what was I going to say? Oh, one thing I hadn't mentioned in the welcome video is that Wakataka Kage is back. So the former Sekiwake, had to sit out three tournaments. So let me pull him up really quick. And he ended up, obviously you get demoted as you sit out, which is what's happening to Hakuoho right now. So he was Sekiwake in March of this year, 2023. He went 7-7-1 and pulled out with that injury. Was demoted to Komasubi in May, had to sit out that whole tournament. Down to Maigashira 12 in July, sat out that whole tournament. Then Juryo 7 in September, sat out that whole tournament. And now he's back. So he is currently at Makushita 6 in the third tier division. So if he has a good tournament down there, they only fight 7 days instead of 15, about every other day. He could bounce back up to Juryo, but it will just depend. He does have, a bunch of guys ranked above him. But, if he went 7-0, that would be good. But unfortunately, I'll spoil it already for you, he lost on his first match here on day one. He fought a wrestler named Kaio, not K-A-I-O, the famous Ozeki of past, but K-A-Y-O, Kaio, I guess would be maybe how you pronounce that. So he started back into sumo after a long absence, and he is trying to get back up into Juryo. So we'll keep an eye on his numbers. I probably won't have any coverage, although maybe I could on the final weekend when I'm back. And actually, the final 4 days of sumo, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, those are all holidays. So I am off the final 4 days. So I will have really full coverage for you for the days 12, 13, 14, and 15. And maybe I can pick up a Wakataka Kage match and let you see how he's doing. But yeah, I don't really know much about his condition and haven't heard much, but he is back and fighting. So if you're a fan, oh boy, okay, that should be good news for you. So let's head out. In Juryo, I don't really have any huge interest. This particular Juryo, I'll obviously see who emerges as the leader as we go into the first weekend. Aoyama's down there, for instance, at Juryo 1. He got a win today. Shishi is at Juryo 5. He lost today to Onosato. And so we'll check in on Juryo from time to time, but no huge driving interest down there, for me at least. Okay, here we go.
14勝、明生は4勝です。大栄翔は得意にしている相手です。
当たりです。両者の当たり。これが注目です。
はい、立ち合いの当たりにご注目ください。突っ張っていく大栄翔。激しい突っ張り。下から起こしていく。突っ張って押し出しました。大栄翔の勝ち。
いい相撲ですね。
いいないですね。
握手行きましょうかね。
はい、お兄ちゃん手が上がりました。
すみません。よし。この立ち合い私大栄翔で、明生も両者いいんですけど、今日は大栄翔はもろ手でいきましたよね。でこの回転でいい突っ張り、これはいつも通りですよね。この次です。この二の矢の攻めはもろ手でいくんじゃなくて頭からいくんですよ。これで相手に圧力をかけて攻めが大栄翔が有利になったんですね。これが二の矢の攻めってよく言われるじゃないですか。何のことかわからないですけど、この次の2回目の攻めあたり、最初はもろ手突っ張っていく。で
Now, I should point out that Daieisho has 10 wins in the previous basho, 9 wins at Sekiwake before that. That's 19 wins. So if he went 14-1 or 15-0, won the Yusho here in November, or was runner-up with a 14-1, he could get promoted to Ozeki in January. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. I don't think people are looking at it that way. They're probably hoping he's going to get 12 or 13 maybe this tournament, add that to the 10, and then he'd set himself up well for March. But yeah, if he just has a phenomenal tournament here in November, he could be an Ozeki in January. So if you're a Daieisho fan, you're going to be rooting for him every single day that he can rack up some really impressive wins. Tomorrow he has Gonoyama. Okay, come on back. Our first Ozeki match coming up next.